Hello, my name is David Scher, and I'm an attorney with the Employment Law Group, and today I want to talk about the recent press releases regarding Lance Armstrong. As you probably know, Lance Armstrong came out in the press and stated that he would no longer contest the charges of drug use against him, and instead he stated that the statute of limitations has expired and that the agency pursuing the matter has no jurisdiction over him, and therefore there was no point in contesting the charges. This case involving Lance Armstrong brings up two important points with respect to employers. The first question is, what is the employer's right to investigate you for drug use or to have you engage in drug testing? And the answer is that pre-employment, an employer can ask you to take a drug test to confirm that you are drug-free prior to starting employment. However, oftentimes in the midst of employment, the employer will ask you to take a drug screen, or will ask you to sign a non-disclosure agreement, or ask you to sign something that changes your rights and terms and conditions of employment. When that happens, you should probably contact an attorney, because an employer cannot make you change the terms and conditions of your employment without any consideration, without paying you something, or without some valid or legitimate reason. It would be appropriate for you in those circumstances to inquire as to why. What is the employer's legitimate reason for doing so, and what concerns is the employer trying to protect? Like I said, it's probably good when something like that happens for you to contact an attorney. The second interesting issue this brings up is the right of an employer to conduct an investigation. You know, many of our clients disclose fraud to their employer and ask their employer to conduct an investigation. Of course, that's proper, but oftentimes what we find is happening is that the employer hires an investigator not to investigate the fraud, but to investigate you, the employee who's disclosed the fraud, to try to find something against you, to put you down, to take you down, to impeach your own credibility in order to protect itself. That is improper. And if that kind of thing is going on in your firm, or you know that that's happening to you, you should do something about it and contact a lawyer. The attorneys at the Employment Law Group can help you with exactly these situations. You can contact us at www.employmentlawgroup.com. Thanks and have a great day.